80% of success is just showing up. That was a quote from the great Woody Allen. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the importance of showing up and why you just got to show up sometimes, particularly maybe when you don't want to show up. Because there are a lot of times in life where we feel exhausted or scared or fearful of what may happen. You just got to show up. Hey guys, this is Dr. Ryan Corte, and this is Ryan Reflects. On this channel, I provide you with personal development content as well as my thoughts on trending topics and common life experiences. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Also, throughout the video, make sure to check out the links and descriptions in the notes below. With that being said, I want to dive right in. I'm actually sitting in my car. I'm on lunch. It's been a long week, and there was a part of me that said, I'm not sure I'm going to post a video this week. I'm not even sure if I'm going to show up. I made a commitment to myself, though. I'm going to post a video a week, stay consistent, and provide value to the channel, to my followers, and really just hold a commitment to myself. And I want to share with you a quick story from when I was growing up. Growing up, I played sports. I love sports. Huge sports fan. And I had a nice little growth spurt in middle school. And I played basketball, in my front yard with my neighbors. But I didn't really play too much from an organized fashion. So freshman year comes along, and I'm okay, not too bad. And I'm like, I'm going to go try out. But I definitely had a fear within me that was, what if you don't make the team? What if you're laughed at, rejected, whatever it may be? I was a long, lanky guy. That growth spurt, obviously gave me some height, but with it didn't always come coordination. I'm still a clumsy guy to this day. And so I go to the tryout, and I do my absolute best. That first tryout day, work my butt off, obviously prepped for it beforehand, and I get pulled off to the side by one of the coaches. And he says, Ryan, you want to go ahead and join us tomorrow for junior varsity tryouts? And I'm looking at him, I'm like, JV, this is the freshman tryouts. I'm a freshman. And he's like, yeah, well, we'd like to see if you would like to come try out for the JV team. So I go home, I tell my parents I'm fired up. I'm nervous, right? Got to show up. Next day comes in, I show up to that practice, or I show up to the tryout, and I'm walking up, and one of the guys who was trying out, and he was part of, they do a summer camp before, he came up to me, he goes, oh, hey man, freshman tryouts are that way, and pointed to the other gym. And I'm like, oh, maybe I just got confused, and so I'm starting to walk away, and then, somebody jogs over and pulls me over to the tryouts. He's like, no, this is right, Ryan Corte's, joining us, we're bumping him up to try out for the junior varsity team. And, it just kind of goes to show, right, the importance of showing up, even when you maybe have doubted yourself. And so I tried out, I made the team, I got some pretty good playing time, and it was an opportunity for me where I made a lot of great friends, really enjoyed the experience. I love sports to this day. I love the teamwork and the commitment it put in. So why is that story important to you? Well, the reality of the situation is, in life, even when things get hard or challenging, we're sitting here amongst COVID-19, what does showing up even look like, right? I'm talking into a camera on my phone. A lot of things are happening remotely or virtually. We got to show up. We got to show up for each other, for our friends, our family, our colleagues, whoever it may be. If you're a faithful person, show up for the good Lord above. But you got to define why you even want to show up. And then you got to do it, right? To me, I feel like anything in life that is worth doing comes from hard work, perseverance, determination, and showing up. And when Woody Allen said 80% of life is just showing up, and success in life is just showing up, he nailed it. He nailed it. If you don't show up and you don't put your name in the hat, or you don't put your best effort, your best effort forward, you don't just do it, how do you expect to be successful or to achieve your goals, your dreams, to really grow as a person? So for me, I show up for my wife, for my kids, for my family, for my colleagues, my profession. I'm happy to show up in whatever capacity I can to help develop myself as a person, to help those around me, to serve the public, and to be a man of faith and, to serve the Lord. That's why I show up. And so my question for you is, why do you show up each and every day? Whether it's to work, school, practice, a virtual meeting, you're dating, why do you show up to the date? Why do you show up to an interview? Why do you show up? What motivates you to show up? I'd love to hear your feedback. Make sure you share it in the comments. Thanks for tuning in. I know this was a quick video from the car. I might do some of these from time to time as a busy dad and a business owner, but I wanted to provide some value in my thoughts. Stay tuned for more videos coming soon so we can reflect